What's up, you guys? I know it's been a long time, but we are back. We are so freaking back, dude. Today or tonight, whenever it is you're watching this, we're gonna be creating a beat. We're gonna start the process of creating a beat. We'll see if we get it finished or not. Sometimes, sometimes it goes by quick, sometimes it doesn't. But we're gonna be using Splice. Now, if you have instruments and all that kind of stuff, keyboard, then you can create your own loops, all that kind of stuff. I will have videos on that coming as well. But I also really like using Splice because Splice just has unlimited amounts of sounds and creativity, and I think it's awesome. So we're going to use Splice to get a beat going, and I want to eventually turn that beat into a song. And so we're going to have episodes of videos, and this is going to be episode 1, starting the beat. And the final episode is going to be mastering the song. So we got a lot to go. Where's the camera at? We got a lot to go from beginning all the way to end on producing and mixing and mastering a song from start to finish, including creating the beat. So without any further ado, let's get into it. One more thing. There is a link in my bio where if you go to waves.com, you can get audio plugins, and whatever you buy there, you can get 10% off the whole order. Be sure to use that link. It helps me. It helps you. So it's perfect. And if you need any mixing or mastering done, then my email is also there, and you can hit me up and we can discuss prices. And so now, without any further ado, let's get into it. I'm going to pull Splice up. Splice is so incredible. And I hadn't really ever used Splice. Splice kind of confused me at the beginning, but I'm also the kind of person that, I like one thing and I kind of stick to it, and change kind of makes me uncomfortable, but I'm working on that. And so I've been getting to know Splice pretty good. They got a whole bunch of different sounds. And so, you can go up here and pick through instruments, what you want to do, genres. They got all sorts of genres. I definitely want to do some trap. And up here, right up in here, you got samples, presets, and packs. So in the samples, you can go through all sorts of sounds, and you can narrow things down up here with these. So you can go into loops, play some loops, all sorts of stuff. But we're gonna go into packs. There we go. And they got all sorts of different sounds. So we're gonna go through there and see what they got to offer. Take your time. I kind of looking for more dreamy stuff. Ooh. That's nice. That's nice too, man. I mean, that was really nice. Thick drums. Thick. That's nice too. That is very nice. Young Gold Trap Soul World. Kind of already like that right off the bat. Let's check out let's see what this pack has. And see, like, you can hit key. Organize everything by the keys or by the BPM. Right now, I just want to find melody, pad, chords, some kind of loop. We'll figure out the drums later.
Yo, I said I'm acting my
That's pretty dope. That is nice. Ooh. Oh yeah, I like that. So 130 F minor. So let's go to Mixcraft. 130 BPM. F minor. I'm going to start out with 10 audio tracks and 1 instrument track for now. And yeah, like all the plugins you guys are going to see me use are going to be from Waves. So if you want to get the plugins that I'm using, and again, go to my link in the bio that'll take you to waves.com and use my 10% coupon. So you get 10% off your order, and you can just stock up on Waves plugins. It's Waves is the GOAT of all VST plugins. I love Waves. All right, so let's download this. We'll drag and drop this bad boy into Mixcraft. All right. And what I'm going to do is we're just going to like create a basic layout for a beat. So, go like start at 9. That's one whole measure. So we'll go 3 more measures and 2 measures for the hook, another 3 for the second verse, another 2 for the hook, and then like 1 for the outro. It's not very long, but most songs aren't that long nowadays. Attention span of people is crazy. So if you're making like an album or something and really want to tell a story, then be my guest. Make a long song. Nothing wrong with that. But we're gonna make a shorter one just for the video. Yeah, it's gnarly. That is gnarly. Now what I want to do is I want to bring in my little alpha sampler here. And I mean, you could get real lazy. Like there's really easy ways to make songs nowadays. And I mean, you could just get a kick loop, get all sorts of different loops where you don't even gotta make the drums, dude. But I kind of want to make the drums. I like having instruments revolve around vocals, and I like to be able to change them as much as I need to later on after I record vocals. So I tend to go out of loops and go into the one shots. That way I can, get a snare, get a sub. But I really want to find a nice kick and snare. That's pretty dope. I don't know. Let's take that for now. Need something to get the groove going. I got my sampler. Okay, cool. Cool. So bring this in, drop this into the sampler. Create an instrument clip. All right, cool. F minor, so yeah. We're just gonna toss these on here because we want that. Right now, I'm just laying it out. We can tweak anything we want to tweak later on. Cool. I'm gonna mix that down to an audio track. I mean, you don't have to mix it down to an audio track if you don't want to. You can just, make another instrument track. But I like to mix them down to audio tracks. Okay. Now I want to find a kick. We can go to the little search tab right here. Type in kick. I like this top one. I'm gonna take out this last one. Sweet. All right, now I want like a real snare. Something that snaps. We can make that work. We could go out of this pack and go search all around, but we got everything right here that we need. I do plan on doing a live stream where I will take a lot more time and go through other packs and really like meticulously go through them. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the live stream. I will let you guys know what day that'll be. That'll be very soon. So be sure to hit that subscribe button. Turn on notifications. And we're going to place these in the same spots. I kind of want it to be tighter so we can mess with this rubber knob up here on the alpha sampler to make it tighter, like, yeah. Just a little bit. There we go. That'll do. we need a hi-hat. We need a closed one. Turn the rubber knob back to default. And let's find some hats. Yeah, that one's good. That one is good. Drop it in there. Now, hi-hats is where you can kind of start having fun. I'm just going to lay this out like this real quick. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the velocity just a little bit to give it some feel. Then I'm just going to copy and paste this. Like I said, we're just laying out the baseline for it right now. We're gonna make all the adjustments later on when we're mixing the beat. So right now I'm just focused on getting the beat laid out and balancing the volumes. That's all I'm focused on right now. Choosing the sounds, getting the volumes balanced out, and the rhythm and the layout of the beat. Then after that, we'll start pulling in plugins and manipulating the sound to make things sound better and more intriguing. Now I'm going to add another instrument track because I want to pull in some 808. We got this cool little plugin down here that you can get for free. It's called X8 Lite. It'll take a second to load up. This is where it gets fun because you can create some awesome 808s with this. And they got some good presets too. And I'm going to select all these tracks. We're going to name the tracks afterwards too, to try to stay organized. Turn this down so we can hear the 808 more. Yeah. But let's try some other ones. That's deep. I'm gonna bring it up though. We're not gonna leave it this high. We might leave it that high actually, because if we throw some drive on there. Cool. Let's mix that down. I'm gonna turn down that way down. Okay. I'm definitely going to change that hi-hat. That hi-hat's going to bug me, not going to lie. What I do want, though, let's go to one knob. It's one knob filter, another waves plugin. Awesome. Want to low pass it. We're just going to drag all these out. Throw the master limiter on. Actually, let's throw that one knob on here too. what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna throw a doubler on that guitar just to bring the guitar out to the sides. That way the drums can sit in the middle. I'm gonna chop a lot of the low end off the guitar and take some of that high end out as well. Give the drums some room, and you also want room for vocals later on. Hey! The hi-hat's bugging me so much. But yeah, this is just like basic stuff, right? And like I said, I'm gonna do a live stream where we dig in a lot deeper. But this is really how easy it is to make a beat. Like if you're just beginning, this is all you really need to do, and just keep on doing this over and over again, and mess around with stuff, mess around with plugins. Um, the best thing you can do is over exaggerate things and then reel them back in, so you can find limits. You can expand limits, you can break barriers, and you can make things happen and end up creating your own sound. Um, Typically, it doesn't happen fast. It takes a lot of practice, a lot of failure, a lot of you're gonna have to make a lot of crappy sounding things, but you end up honing into your own sound by finding where you don't want to go. Because when you find out what you don't want to do, you end up finding what you like and what you do want to do. So don't be afraid to like just make things sound absolutely crazy while you're in the production process. Um, this is just the basics. Um, so in the next episode, we'll go into mixing the sounds and making things happen more, and really taking these sounds elsewhere. We're going to add more than just a guitar. There's going to be a lot more going on. You want more instruments. You want things to change up. You don't want it to be too repetitive. I'm going to change the hi-hats. We're going to have probably a couple or a few different hi-hats and different patterns going on. Um, some different snares, some just different breakdowns, some risers, some reverse cymbals, all sorts of things are going to happen. So be sure to subscribe, because the next episode is going to get even crazier. And this, what you hear right here, the finished product is going to sound so far beyond this. And that's what I really want to show you guys. So I really hope to see you guys in the next episode. I hope that if you're a beginner, I hope that this shows you how easy it is to really get into this stuff and start making even simple beats that you can start writing to and recording to and practice mixing vocals on. It doesn't take a lot, but it does take a lot of practice, and it does take a lot of failure. So don't be afraid to fail, and don't be afraid to make things sound absolutely crazy. I would much rather someone make things sound absolutely crazy and hone it in later than not really try to make things sound much different at all. Because a crazy sound is a lot better than a basic sound for the most part. That's where you really find things. So I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Thank you for tuning in. I'm happy to be back. Again, this is just a beginning. I promise you, this is a very basic episode, but the next episodes are going to get crazy. So I hope to see you guys then.